Hi, this is Ryan from RyanTravels.com, and today I've got a big old bag of stuff that I picked up at a gas station out in the middle of the Sahara Desert. I walked into town to go buy some frying pans or pots or some sort of cooking stuff, but I ended up not finding any of that and finding a whole bunch of fun, not exactly knockoff, but inspired by other products. So, without any further ado, let's take a look. And here we go. I'm changing up the location of where I'm filming today because I really want to try to get a different sort of lighting down here, and I think this is the best place to do it. Also, it has the greatest opportunity of me both annoying the crap out of my roommate as well as potentially getting interrupted by knocks at the door. So I think that this is a great idea. Here's my bag full of stuff that I picked up at a Shell station, believe it or not. So let's see what sort of goodies we have inside. Now this is not where the table usually is. I just set this here to try to get the best light possible. Let's do it over this way, at the beautiful microwave. That way the light coming in through the window doesn't screw everything up. Okay, what do I have for you today? First thing, an Osmo Egg. So, can anybody guess what this is a knockoff of? If you guess Kinder Egg, you would have the same guess that I do. I actually don't know anything about these. Yeah, it's Arabic. They do have Kinder stuff here, but they don't have true Kinder eggs. For those of you who don't know what a Kinder Egg is it's this milk chocolate eggy delicious thing that you can't really get in America. You can buy them in Canada, but not in the United States. Because there is plastic inside of the chocolate, and inside of this little plastic pill that's inside is some fun toy of some sort. And there's some pretty cool ones out there, and there's also some pretty lame ones. I'm curious exactly what's in this one. So let's unwrap the Osmo Egg. Yeah, the Kinder eggs that they have here aren't called Kinder eggs. They're called like Kinder Fun or Kinder Joy or something like that. They're shaped like eggs, but they have like these crunchy rice balls in the middle for some reason. So far, so good, except the fly that's buzzing around here. Chocolate egg. Let's break it open. Dirt. There we go. Oh, it's got a Kinder Egg type thing inside. Save that for a little bit. How does the chocolate taste? Now, Kinder Eggs have this kind of two-tone color, where like the inside is white and the outside is chocolate. This is all chocolate. All delicious. Not bad. Yeah, it's pretty much like Hershey's. It's got a little bit more earthiness to it, which is kind of weird to say about cheap chocolate. Nom. Yeah, pretty good. Do you want to see what's in the egg part? That's toy surprise part? Me too. How about this? I'm going to do a quick jump cut, and then we're going to find out what's inside this. And I'm going to put it all together, because oftentimes these things require assembly. So, back in a minute. Jump cut. Sorry about that. Would you like to see what was inside the little Osmo Egg of goodness? Here it is. Hello, I am a steamroller. Yeah, a little toy steamroller thing. Probably can't see that too well in the focus. But, yeah, little oddly colored, not very high build quality steamroller that doesn't really work. The wheels kind of move. I had to assemble this after ripping apart this egg thing, which was not an easy task, let me tell you. But in the end, I got a little tiny steamroller dude, which is nice. Maybe I'll add him to my collection of fun Egypt things. Or maybe I'll just throw him away. Who knows? What do we have next? I know. I've been looking forward to this. Now, in America and Germany, you can get this, and probably other places of the world too, including Egypt. I've seen them in Egypt. You can get Haribo gummies, or Haribo, or however that's properly pronounced. I'm sorry, I don't know. And it's this wonderful candy company, and they make Happy Cola, and Happy Cola is one of my favorite things in the whole world. If you like cola flavor as much as I do, and I know I do, you're going to love Happy Cola, and you should try it. It's an official, unofficial endorsement for the show. However, I found these, and my interest was piqued. See that in frame? Mimics Jelly Cola. Jelly Cola. The flavor Coke hasn't taken in yet. Yeah, these are a bit different. They're cola-flavored gummy things, but they're coated in sugar for some reason. And I love that they're called Mimics because they're a rip-off. Few key differences, as I said before. They have sugar on the outside, or at least they seem to from the pictures. And another key difference is these are all individually wrapped. So, let's see. How does it compare? Yep, looks pretty much like it did on the picture. Looks just like it does in real life on the camera. Let's see, how does it taste? No, initially, that's just a lot softer than I had anticipated. Gummy cola is really, really gummy. It's like a gummy worm kind of gummy. These are really soft, kind of like, what are they called? Drops? Like little gumdrops, except with a really delicious cola flavor. These are fantastic. Let's have another one for scientific purposes. Yep, just as good as the last one. A tad over sweet, but the flavor is a lot more prominent. If you like cola things, these I would recommend. Maybe even more than the original, than the Happy Cola. Although Happy Cola is in the shape of little bottles of cola, so bonus on presentation. Alright, what do we have next? Yes. Those of you familiar with Japanese culture and fun Japanese things may have an idea of what these guys were potentially trying to rip off or were inspired by. What do these look like to you? Look closely at the product. Yes, this is Egyptian Paki. Now, Paki is delicious. It comes in about a bajillion flavors, including a men's only flavor and I believe a women's only flavor. They come in boxes that have bags in them, and inside the bags are these little breadsticks dipped in chocolate and or other kinds of flavor, typically chocolate. This is chocolate and coconut, and I love coconut. If you don't love coconut, I'm sorry. You're missing out. Yeah, looks a lot like Paki, so it's got the coconut in it. Let's see how it tastes. Very coconutty. Chocolate's there. Slight saltiness, which I wasn't expecting. Almost like it's a pretzel, but it's not quite. Yeah, again, really quite good. So, Biscolata Sticks Coconut also has my seal of approval. It's really got a different depth of flavor that Paki just doesn't. Paki is a very simplistic palette. It uses a very simplistic palette, whereas this, it hits you with the chocolate, then the coconut, and it finishes off with just that little tiny bit of saltiness and then breadiness, which is just, it's great. It's, yeah, very impressed with this product I bought at a gas station. I'll eat more of these. And speaking of more of these, what does this product remind you of? Something that falls over. Yes! I have found another Oreo impersonator. The Visco Fresh. Yeah. Now they're not only ripping off Oreo, but they're also ripping off Nabisco. It's just Visco here. Almost as lazy as Boreo, perhaps even more lazy, because they are leaving out 2 letters rather than adding one and changing another. So, Visco, and it says Viscomycer here. And for those of you who didn't know, quick Arabic/Egypt lesson, Mycer is the Egyptian Arabic word for Egypt. So, M-I-S-R, Mycer, Egypt. Anyway, a little off topic. What was I talking about again? Oh yes, these things I'm about to eat. I've never had these before. Oh, the cookies are already higher quality, I can tell. Look at these. Very fancy design. It says fresh in the middle of that fancy kind of arabesque design. Cookies are much thicker. However, the cream, although it's seeping out of the edge right there, seems like there's less to it in general. Let's see, does it survive the twist test? It did! It survived, look! Twist test survival. However, that's a very poor showing of the cream in the middle. How does it taste? Lick test first. Oh, that doesn't taste much like Oreo at all, actually. Definitely just a sweet. It's sweeter. Oreo has all that like formerly lard in it, which kind of rounds out the flavor of it. This is more just like icing. Yes. Although the cookie does have better structural integrity, not as good flavor. I'd have to say that these are my least favorite out of the Oreo, Boreo, Visco Fresh gauntlet that we've gone through so far. These are definitely not as tasty as the others. I'll eat this anyway. And finally, one more product. Well, I guess it's more of a product I wish I had last time, because I've got real Boreos. Yes, the real sized Boreos, so you can really see, really real. Now, at first I was really confused because this is about the same size as an Oreo package. I went to myself, I said, "Hey, self, weren't Boreos a lot smaller than Oreos?" And then I read the package more carefully, and I realized that there were 8 Boreos instead of 6. So, turns out I was right after all. Let's take a look at the little Boreos. Little Boreo. See? Decent amount of cream in there. Decent amount. Like I said, that's about the same amount that I believe was in the giant Boreos. So, if you want a good cream to chocolate ratio, this is the way to go, or, you know, double stuff. Again, let's see if it survives the twist test. Now, I've been practicing this with Boreos, and I've gotten pretty good at it. Yeah! Look at that! Little... Aww. Well, it was already cracked to begin with. I say I did it. Little Boreos are a little easier to twist. How do the little ones taste? Now, I can actually do the lick test here. Closer to an Oreo cream, but definitely a Boreo cream. Cookie itself, still that kind of grainy, gritty, thin Boreo flavor that I talked about before. Nom, nom. Alright. So for those of you who missed my Boreo Oreo video, I'll put a annotation link somewhere over here. Yeah, right here. See this link? I'm going to, you can click on that and you can check out the Boreo Oreo one. So you can get your introduction proper of what Boreos and Oreos are. Until next time, this is Ryan from RyanTravels.com signing off.